all countries that are involved in this conflict, they should be prevented from counteracting peaceful regulation. And we know that we see lots of examples like that from the real life. For example, Western officials, for example, former Prime Minister of the UK, Mr. Johnson, who encouraged Ukraine to be involved in this conflict, and such officials should be taken responsible, and their states should also be responsible for this. There are plenty of other examples. Starmer, Macron, Merz, with their endless propaganda of military scenarios. The conflict settlement is impossible without active redistribution of resources, and military purposes should be substituted by the peaceful ones. And also, all the channels of supplying military aid should be closed. And here we know that there are various coalitions, and including the coalition of the willing, and they are thinking about bringing military troops into Ukraine if the conflict is resolved. And behind these beautiful words, actually, we see their desire to cause expansion and occupy Ukraine and set an occupational regime there. And the consequences of these can be fatal. I'd like to remind you that the mandate to support peace and security is traditionally related to the Security Council of the UN, and there's a number of principles developed by this organization, and this includes non-use of arms and military measures. And in line with this principle, those countries who were sending mercenaries, arms, and those who took up one of the parties cannot be present there. So if we see such troops sent by the coalition of the willing is a recidival of the new military threat. And it's good that the United States has expressed their position on this case. I hope that with all the states who haven't lost their mind yet.
As for the current Ukraine, we all know that we are not happy with the current political regime in Ukraine. But nonetheless, this is the last chance to Ukraine to preserve, once the military actions are over, to preserve some kind of statehood or some kind of international recognition as a subject of international law and its right for future development.